members of the House of Assembly.
But did you see those members on camera when he addressed the press?
Some of the members were standing behind him. If you can see some of the pictures that were flaunted in the social media, you see some of the members standing with him when he was addressing and letting the good people of Rivers State to know that he will do all he can to ensure that he takes Rivers State to the next level with the sitting governor of Rivers State, the person of Similaye Fubara, the executive governor.
Napoleon SPIFF, what is the true situation of the speakership of Rivers State? Is it Right Honorable Edison Ehie that is speaker, or Martins Amewule is the speaker?
Thank you. These are very straightforward issues. First, I've always told people that you cannot build nothing on cannot build something on nothing. If you looked at what happened in the assembly that day, and looking at what Martins Amewule and his group did, you will literally see that what they did was to play with the psychic of Rivers people. First, before the announcement of the impeachment of Edison and the suspension of Edison, impeachment, it was first removed as deputy as leader of the House. Then it was suspended. From what they told us, the Martins Amewule faction told us. Before then, we have not had any problem in the assembly. There was no day before that incident that assembly they are having issues, or that there is Mr. Right Honorable Edison Ehie has committed AYZ. This and this is what he has done. A committee was set to check him, or this, that, and all that. We didn't get such information. The assembly was peaceful, to the best of the knowledge of Rivers people. Before that, a night to the Monday, that's Sunday night, breaking the Monday, we got what happened. We had what happened in the State Assembly. How people we don't know went into the assembly to set the assembly on fire. We don't know how it happened, whether it was electric fault or not. But while we are addressing that issue, that is why I used to asking people, what is important to us? Was it the removal at that point, the movement for the suspension of Martins Edison Ehie as the speaker, or is it what happened to the assembly? Does it not make sense to the Martins Amewule faction? What we are having then, that's at that particular point in time, was to discuss what has happened in the assembly. Was not to discuss who is impeached, who is to be impeached, who is to be removed, who is to be suspended. We have two issues. The first was that the assembly was attacked.
Was burnt, that was arson.
So, that at least to us, to Rivers people, that is more important to us. Because we have not been told, there have never been any information about Edison did this or Edison did not do this. The governor did this or the governor. We have not had such thing. What we just woke up in the morning and saw was that there was an attack on the assembly. Now,
who attacked, who burnt the assembly? Yes, I don't know. We
don't know. And Rivers people are troubled. The governor was troubled. How do we settle this? In course of going to check, in course of going to see how we could rectify that issue, we got an information that a group of persons have sat, place unknown to us, that Edison has been suspended. 24 of them. To me, I cannot ascertain that those people who sat, those people that they claimed that are assembly members, that Martins Amewule claimed, that 24 persons, I cannot ascertain that they are actually assembly members.
Okay.
Because we didn't see
what worries Rivers people and every Rivers man is that the governor in his verified X handle also congratulated Ehie, Honorable Ehie, as the Speaker of the Assembly. However, the other faction of the Assembly, led by Honorable Martins Amewule, also said that he still remains as a Speaker. Don't also forget that the venue where Edison Ehie and his group sat to announce him as Speaker was not in the confines of the Assembly.
So let me come in.
So constitutionally, does it not create further crisis if Edison Ehie declares himself as Speaker of the State Assembly?
If you listen to the address of the governor, that day at the assembly's quarters was that I will make provision for the assembly where they will sit. It is the governor that owns the responsibility, the onus of providing a place to sit.
What does the law say about the venue of the state assembly or any other assembly?
In as much as the assembly has been attacked, the governor has the right to provide a place for the assembly members to sit.
The governor, in liaison with the leadership of the assembly, perhaps will provide an assembly, and the minister of the house has to be there, the symbol of authority.
And NDC provided the mace.
But the other group also had a mace. No, but it was with the mace. They also sat, as they claim.
Did you see the mace in the place, in the picture? They give us, they have been giving us, they have been feeding us with pictures of people that they sat, they did this and all that. Did they show us? We did not even, even in that video, as I speak to you, I did not even see the speaker. The said speaker Martins and I did not see him. He was not even in that video.
So where did Edison here and his supporters sit to elect him as speaker?
The governor said, I will provide a place for you to.
Where was provided, as you know?
To what I told the best time.
Yes.
I can't say because I was not there.
Just hold it back. Let me turn to Enia.
Yeah.
Yes. Edison here is described as a speaker of the 10th Assembly. Martin Samuel is also saying he's a speaker of the 10th Assembly. There's a constitutional crisis. But the question here is the venue. Was Edison here elected at the assembly venue, which is constitutionally allowed for the proceedings of the assembly to hold? So, in your own opinion, do you still see Edison here as a speaker, given the fact that he was not elected within the confines of the state assembly?
All right, thank you very much. You see, before I start, let me tell you that Edison here remains the speaker. Reason being this, the assembly complex was engulfed by fire, and investigations are still going on what come about such situation. And it's the responsibility of the executive governor of Rivers State to go to the scene of the crime and ascertain what really happened, and as well as providing an enabling environment for them to sit at any time.
Where did the governor provide for him?
Well, as a matter of fact, I am not an assembly member, and I cannot just stand here now and tell you that I know where the governor have said they should sit.
Was the mace there? Was the mace there?
I'm coming, but
no, answer the question. Was the mace there when the other 26% sat?
Yes.
The mace was there.
Which 26% come?
No. Edison here addressed the press.
Yes.
And said 26 members of the assembly voted him.
Yes.
I'm asking, was the mace of the house there when they elected him?
Yes.
Was it there?
A mace was there as a symbol of authority.
But you see, you don't know. You don't know that, you don't know where the governor provided for them.
No.
So how can you be privy to knowing
what I'm trying to say is this. I said the mace was there as a symbol of authority when they did that voting. Not knowing where they sat, it's because I am not an assembly member and I was not part of the sitting. I am only saying based on what was reflected to Rivers people. That is my stand.
Napoleon.
Governors provide, as the governor provides government house, particular portion of the government house for assembly members to sit in this state.
That's why I said at the enabling environment.
Napoleon, the question we're asking and what Rivers were also wondering is that Edison, Right Honorable Edison here, told Rivers people in his press briefing that 26% voted in his favor to emerge as speaker. You are very familiar with the names of, all of us are very familiar with the names of the members of the State Assembly as they represent different constituencies and all of that. Do you know any of them? Do you know the names of any one of them who supported Edison here? Can you remember?
I know. I know my constituency supported Edison.
Okay, let's assume your constituency supported Edison. That's one.
Yes.
That's one.
Yes.
Other names?
I am not from, but I know of my own. I can say of my own. If you think that my constituency supported Edison.
All right, we will take some calls on this segment, and then we have very limited time, and so viewers can just quickly call us and then tell us what their views are and ask questions if they like. And so, studio, please assist us with the telephone lines to be displayed on the TV set so that together we can have a conversation. Who is the authentic speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. My guest here of the opinion that Edison here is the authentic Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. I'm getting signals that my time is almost up, but I know that by way of closing, okay, we have the only caller on this program. Hello, good afternoon. Hello? Hello? Oh, could you raise your voice, please? Could you be audible? Oh, you're very low. We barely can understand what you're saying. Oh no, please call us back. Drop the line and call us back, please. You may be the only caller on this segment of yeah. So gentlemen, now Governor Sim has given into peace. Is everybody on the side of the governor, including Edison here, ready for peace? And if it's ready, what are the strategies being employed? First, here, Napoleon.
We're absolutely ready for peace because the governor.
Just wait a minute for this caller. Hello, good afternoon. Hello? Hello? Oh, we lost it.
The governor we know is a man of peace. If you looked at him from the very day, his approach to the crisis from the very first day, he is talking about peace. That was why he could boldly come up as a leader to apologize to Rivers people. That please, this thing you people are going through, I understand. I'm a man of peace. I am sorry. It won't happen again. I will look for all means to resolving this issue. So the governor is a man of peace. We are also behind the governor to say whatever decision the governor comes with, in order to making sure that there is peace, will follow.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the governor is a man of peace. Men looking at his comportment from the one when he assumed office as governor of this state, he has been a peaceful fellow. And I believe that he will also want to provide for peace for the development of Rivers people, because that is the key thing we need in our society. We will not want a situation where Rivers people will be unrest or where we will have insecurity in our states. And the governor, I know, is a man that wants to ensure that he protects the lives and properties of Rivers people.
So all parties are ready for peace. Yes. All right. Well, that's the much we can take. This last segment of the program, Stewardship with SMB. I've been talking to Napoleon SPIFF, Vice Chairman, Chairman, National Youth Council of Nigeria Real Estate Chapter. Napoleon, thank you. I was also joined by ERIYA GILLIES. He's a former Deputy Chairman, PDP Ward 1, Outer West Local Government Area. ERIYA, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, that's it on the program this week. Join us again next week. We shall bring you another set of guests on a different topic. My name is Solomon Nelson Braid. Bye-bye.
On every Thursday of the week, this seat beckons at those who superintend over institutions of government, be it politics, economy, personality, or even social-religious life, to give account of stewardship of what leaders have done or doing with the resources allocated to them at all levels and spheres of life. Watch Stewardship on RSTV every Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Stewardship with SNB, a point-blank approach to TV journalism.